Good evening, Papa Boris here with another Banner Saga Factions tournament match. I actually had another game in before this one that I didn't post. Basically, I made a misclick, and instead of dealing 8 damage to his Raid Master, I did 0 damage to his Raid Master, which allowed me to come in, do a critical strike against my War Leader, and the rest of the game is just him mopping up. So it was a pretty dumb game. I've lost 3 games in this tournament so far. And that is kind of frustrating, but on the other hand, 2 of them were just me running out of time to make a move and then basically losing as a result. So I think I'll do a lot better in the second tournament once I get used to commentating and playing with a 30-second time limit, which apparently is forced. Alright, now this opponent, as you just saw, has got 3 Thrashers, a Sky Shooter, and I forget what his other stuff was. But I mixed up my order a little bit. I found that I really wanted my Raid Masters to be coming out. It seems like the whole, have the Slag Archer move early to get a shot off is only ever gonna work in, against not very, very good players. So let's just keep the Archers, back here. And let's keep them kind of off the flanks. Put my War Leader there, maybe, or my War Master there. And my War Leader back here. And we'll call it a day. Alright, you two. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, so I am up first. That means I could block somebody or other in if I wanted to. Now, obviously with these Thrashers, he's just gonna want to do as much flailing as he can. They are all at maximum strength. Ooh, interesting. So, okay, so there's no armor break on these guys, but he's just trying to thrash it up, baby. His War Master's a very high strength guy. Okay, let's stop his Shield Master from being able to advance too far forward and take up space with his fat butt. So this is a guy that I don't really even want to deal with. I'd rather engage and avoid him entirely. Oh, he can actually do that. Wow, does he have 2 exertion? He does. I should have looked carefully for that. So now one of my Raid Masters is going to lose 4 armor, which is a bit unfortunate. But at the same time, worse things have happened. Alright, what's he going to do? So he turned on the level 2 version of his ability, which means I definitely do not want to hit him. But I might be able to kill him if I do enough break damage. Let's see, 18 minus 8 is 10. If I get his armor down to 10, I can kill him. Yeah, it means I just need one of my archers to do a dedicated break shot, and we're good to go. We're in business. Okay, well, let's get out here with my other Raid Master. And that was a little bit of a dangerous move because actually, since he took that armor hit, his War Master could actually deal some serious damage to me, even with the... Oh, yeah, even with the, nuts. Even with the resistance. Now, my preference there would have actually been to do a trap to stop my War Master from being able to hit his guy in the first place, but whatever, I'll take what I can get. So, let's unload on this Thrasher. Deal some damage to his team. Good quantity of damage for 3 willpower. He's probably going to come after my Thrasher now. Or, excuse me, after my Archer now. Although that's a bit risky since my War Leader can come up and kill him up. He's going to do it anyway. Alright. Do what you want, man. Do what you want. And he's going to do a double willpower bloody flail. Wow, that was a lot of strength hits. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's keep my Archer as far back as she'll go. And do a break shot on this fella. Maybe I should have done a fire shot and hit his Sky Shooter while I was at it. Well, too late now. So let's do this. So I will be able to kill that Shield Master. There's a forum going on. There's a thread going on in the forums talking about how Shield Masters kind of suck, and one of the suggestions was to actually make it so that they deliver the Return the Favor passive, even on death. I have to say, that would make a pretty big difference, because right now, I might have been tempted away from killing this guy if killing him would have required me to take 3 armor damage as a result. Alright, he spent the willpower to avoid the flames. That's fine. Let's kill him. Deal some extra damage to Sky Shooter. And I didn't use a second willpower there, but I almost kind of prefer just not using willpower on him to power up his ability, because that just enables me to use the ability more times, which is pretty nice. Now, I could give the guy another turn, but since he stopped me from getting up to his Archer with that very nice Thrasher placement, I think I'll just go ahead and hit his Thrasher. I'll call it a day. One willpower I think should be sufficient here. Hit him and kill him next time, hopefully. Alright, well, he did a number on my warrior and on my archer. I've only damaged really his thrasher, so he's a bit ahead right now. At the same time, all of my units can be engaged in the fight, whereas his warrior is engaged in the fight as well. Oh, this is not good. I really should not have put my guy out here. I should have taken into account the fact that he was injured and therefore couldn't just take all the hits. Oh gosh. Okay, let's move him away from his War Master a bit. And let's whack this archer down. Just try to kill her, because she's a pretty dangerous unit. She cannot quite kill my War Master, which is good news. It means, with luck, he might... Well, he'll either get another whack with his special ability, or my opponent's going to have to waste one of his units' moves to damage him. He's going full on there with that damage. Okay, do I want to use my Raid Master to break armor? Well, he's a dead man walking anyway. So, let's break this dude's armor. Let's do this. Whack. Alright, so this Thrasher has an interesting decision. He can start to work on my War Leader, or he can just finish off my Archer. I would go for the War Leader attack myself, just because the Archer's gonna die anyway, but he might be tempted to kill off the Archer just because there's 4 willpower hanging over her that she's not gonna get to use if she dies. And he decides to go for... God damn it! Oh my god, he got all 5 strength attacks. Oh my god. Well, this is almost single-handedly making me hate Thrashers. But let's plow ahead the best that we can, folks, so I can just do a dedicated break shot. I think I actually want to take some strength off this guy. So, only question is where to stand. I don't really want to stand next to other units, so let's stand right there. And fire right there. Oh my god, 5 strength. That was really, really ridiculous. Okay, well... Now I'm in definite trouble, because he still has a pretty big Thrasher, and his warrior is kind of strong as well. I'm running out of units that can really damage this guy despite his low armor. It's really just this Raid Master back here, whom if he makes a concerted effort to focus on, he can definitely bring down. His War Leader at 10-10 is alright, but man, this is getting pretty dire. Okay, so with my Siege Archer, definitely going to go after these 2 guys who are buddy-buddy together. The question is... Well, actually, do I want to go up and hit that War Master? No, actually, my War Leader will get to go first, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to hit these 2 guys. Do I want to hit the fresh one, or do I want to go for the injured one? Well, I think it makes more sense to go for the injured one, because with Thrashers still having willpower, I don't really care about getting them down in strength. I just want to try to kill them off as soon as I can. Then again, that guy is the one who was going next, so I could have gotten an extra point of damage on by forcing him to move out. Bummer. That was probably a mistake. Alright, he just went for a pure armor hit there, using up both of his willpower. Being a little bit spendthrift with his willpower, I think. So his Thrasher's out of willpower here, that guy's out of willpower, that guy's just got 2 more. And I think let's see, do I want to use all my willpower? Is dealing like 8 damage enough? I think dealing 8 would be enough. Let's just use 1. I think that makes him sufficiently impotent that I don't need to worry about it too much. And this Thrasher with 5 strength and no willpower can't do much either. I mean, he does have a horn charge, but he's got 3 Thrashers and only so many horn charges. So I'm not too worried about his ability to come back with the flails with horn charge. Okay, so now I can kill off his Archer, and yes, I want to do that. Do I want to do that? Yes, I want to do that, because she's just annoying. And there's still some willpower left on her, so that's wasted potential going bye-bye. Great. So, probably what he needs to do is spend a willpower, or spend the horn, use a willpower to bloody flail my warrior. That would be what I would do in this situation. We'll see if he has the same idea. Well, he's standing in the same place, and he's going to do it. Alright, well, smart move. He could deal a lot of damage. Come on, hit my armor. Hit my armor. Miss! Oh, he got a 2 strength attack. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, this Raid Master, I'd really like to take armor off of that guy. But that guy's out of the way. So, since my War Leader is low on strength, there actually is value to bringing down that Thrasher's armor. So, I will do that. And call it a day. Alright, now this Thrasher could, of course, go over here and finish off my Archer. Oh, he spent both of his willpower moving. I don't know if I agree with that play, because now all he can do is just 2 piddly strength damage. Maybe he made a mistake when he did that? I'm not 100% sure. I like that play. Okay, now my archer gets to go. Unfortunately, if I do any fire, I'm going to also hit my guys. In fact, there's no way to avoid hitting my guys while doing fire. That's annoying. I could blow on the horn and deal 4 damage to that guy. But he's already pretty gimped. Man, is there anything productive to do? I think what I really need to do is shoot armor. I didn't need to blow the horn if I was only going to do 1 willpower, but okay. Alright, so now, oh, I see. Maybe he did 2 damage with this other Thrasher, so that with this 11 strength Thrasher, he could just kill my lady. That's pretty smart. Alright, on the plus side, this does mean my war leader gets to go. And do I want to kill this guy or leave him maimed? Well, he has no willpower. He has a lot of units vying for horn charges. Everyone's out of willpower, so I don't particularly feel the need to kill him, or sorry, to get rid of him, because he's pretty useless right now. Let's just deal damage to him, get a 3 damage onto that Thrasher. So what's the state of the Union? Well, he's got pretty much a maximum guy, and so do I, so we're even there. He's got a mid-range guy, and I have a mid-range guy, so we're even there. And then I have 2 pretty much gimped units, so we're definitely not even there. He's using up his last horn charge, but he's getting it back right away because he's killing the archer. Do I want to kill his guy? It's the only person I can touch. You know what? I don't really think that I do. I don't think I actually want to kill this guy. He has, I mean, he's a horn charge, but it's really not that effective. I'm just going to move into position so that my units can group up, and let him take his turn. What I really would have liked to do is kill this Thrasher, but I couldn't get over to him, unfortunately, because I only have 1 exertion. So if he does spend his horn charge, he's going to be out of horn charges, and that will be sad for him. And he missed. Alright. So my Raid Master is up. Well, what I definitely want to do with him is take armor off this Thrasher. Don't seem to need to spend any willpower, but I want to bring that guy down. And gimp him nice and good. Yeah, at this point, with him only getting willpower off of, horn charges, I want to be gimping his units, not actually killing them. So let's actually go here to give my Raid Master an extra point of armor, and just gimp the Thrasher and his War Master. So at this point, what I need to do is somehow, with positioning, finagle this fight so I can beat his 2 Thrashers with my 2 useful units. Now, I did not position myself super well here because this Raider's kind of stuck back here. He can't get up to these guys. Then again, they also cannot get up to me. He does have a horn charge, so I have to be careful. Well, let's see. I can stand right here and actually be safe. So let's do that. Stand right here and just call it a day. Well, there's really no... If I'm not going to use his ability, there's no particular reason not to just whack armor there. Now, standing next to my Raid Master with my War Leader, that was a stone-cold mistake, because he does have this horn charge, and he's probably going to use it to finish my Raid Master off, and that's going to deal an unnecessary strength and armor damage that I could have really avoided. So that was a mistake. Or he's going to deal 1 armor damage to that guy. Interesting. So he's conserving his willpower. Okay, well, I'm going to block up his movement a little bit, and go ahead and, yeah, let's use the willpower. Go ahead and hit this guy for 4 armor. Going to make him a little bit more susceptible to my attacks, which I'm pretty happy about. He can, of course, spend a willpower to reach either of my units, but then he won't be able to do very much once he gets there, because his units have no break, and he's only going to be dealing 1 point of strength damage, which I'm fine with. Oh, he's going to flail. Alright, so he hit me for a lot of armor. That means that when this Thrasher comes up, he's going to deal 3 damage. Oh, that is pretty significant. Okay, so what I want to do, I think... Do I want to go over here and deal some damage to that Thrasher? So I'm basically... Oh no, he used his horn charge! Ah, so his Thrasher can't get over here. Okay, well that makes my life a lot easier. Let's just go over here and spend a willpower to get that guy's strength down. So now with 5 strength, he really can't do much of anything to anybody. This Thrasher will be able to hit me for 2 damage. And that might have been a mistake, just letting him get away. Oh, no, I can come up to his Thrasher. That's right. I had a plan. Alright, now see, I have more willpower than he does, and that really ended up helping me in this fight. He's just been dying for willpower, for moving, for using abilities, for dealing extra damage and stuff. So now he's in serious trouble. He has no charges on the horn, no willpower on any of his units, and all he can do is deal 1 armor damage or 1 strength damage to each of my guys. That is all he can do. So that's awesome. Who do I want to deal armor damage to? The one who's got more strength but less armor? Or the one who's got, well... let's just go for the kill, I think. I need to start mopping up at some point. Actually, no, I don't want to go for the kill. Let's get this guy. Let's take down the one who's the highest strength of all of his units. I bet this is extremely maddening for him to play against. So he tried to kill off my guy, which is not a bad play. Had he made that, 40% hit, he would have dealt a free damage to my war leader, which would certainly have been nice. But now I'm gonna just deal a calm 2 damage to his Thrasher. Really don't see any particular reason to rush. It's totally under control right now. He can only deal very low percentage strength damage to my units or 1 armor damage. I'm not really afraid of either of those things. Now for 7 damage, let's kill off his high strength guy to get rid of his highest source of damage output. And now this guy, he's gonna fall. His only chance was to get things into pillage mode, and then maybe with his gimped units he would have had a chance, but right now it's just totally hopeless. So, yeah, let's blow the horn, kill off his highest remaining strength guy. And now with just 1 horn charge and 2 units who are both at 1 strength, he has absolutely no chance. Alright, well, I think it's time to call out the GG. I'm pretty happy with how I played this match. There was a silly mistake at the beginning where I moved a Raid Master and just forgot to take into account that with him being damaged, even with the ability, he was still going to get hurt. But other than that, I feel like I did a good job gimping his units and grinding out the win, taking advantage of his overzealousness in spending willpower. I think my opponent could have definitely won this game, but his problem was that he spent his willpower too much. Some of those times when he used a Thrasher to Bloody Flail for 2 willpower, he should have just done it for 1 willpower instead, and then gotten more total Bloody Flails in over the course of the game. As you saw, there were a lot of rounds where his Thrashers pretty much had nothing to do, and so had he used less willpower early on, he would have been able to do more Bloody Flails and win the game. Which is kind of scary, because it suggests to me that just going for lots of Thrashers is just a great strategy and could win you games just by bloody flailing everything to death. But I'll keep on plugging away with my approach, and I hope you enjoy it. So hit the like button and or subscribe if you do, and I'll see you next time.